How's everyone doing? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Roman, Sarah. How are we doing, friends? Hi, Lean. Hi, Mars. Hi, Fanshala. Hi, Brianna. How are we doing, friends? Hi, Kathleen. Time for trouble, make it double. No, you and Roman are here. I'm excited. How are we doing, friends? The Chaos Squad has a symbol. Oh my gosh, and Aline. How are we doing? Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny. I love y'all. How's our Wednesday? Hi, Debbie. How are you? How's our Wednesday going, friends? Making sure that we are all good. I'm excited for today. I'm actually really, really excited for today. So I'm gonna make sure everything's going smoothly. Make sure everything's going smoothly. Chaos Squad made me chuckle. Hi, Mangs. You took a short lunch so you could leave work early, but it's not to be. We'll be there as soon as I can. Oh my gosh, you're fine. You're totally fine, Mags. You're totally fine. Avengers Assemble. Chaos Avengers. I am doing well, thank you. I slept really, really nicely last night. I slept very, very nicely. Still fighting whatever this is that I have. But my cough has gotten better. And I'm not like really congested. Not like super congested. Which is nice, but it's still like, it's not like makas yuckies. So still kind of like dealing with that. It's Wednesday. I have like 2 days to get over this. I have 2 days. I need to be over this by Saturday. So I've been like pumping myself full of a ton of stuff. Just a ton of stuff. So cross your fingers for me, friends. Let's see. Finish editing the video for next week. So I'm excited for that. Y'all will get a crochet with me, a nice long video, since I will be gone next week and there won't be any lives next week. So I finished editing that today. And then I have a video for Granny Square YouTube members to make up for our missed live, and because I want to give y'all a video. So I will be editing that later on today, and that should come out to y'all probably at the beginning of the week. I don't know, I might just drop it as soon as it's done. But it'll be a video comp of me just working on my vacation makes through all of March, and up until like last week. So yeah, up until like last week. So this is probably the longest I like filmed something. I've been like keeping an eye on my files to make sure they don't disappear, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the longest I've like kept files. So I'm excited for that. So Granny Square YouTube members, y'all will get an extra nice video. And yeah, so today's been pretty good. Been pretty good. Thank you, Aline. I'm really hoping so as well. Hi, Zanny. Hope it goes away soon. Sammy, feel better soon. Fingers crossed and toes crossed. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really hoping this will go away. I don't know. I don't know why I got sick. I'm glad it happened before my vacation, but I don't know why it happened at all. I mean, I do know why. The weather here has been wild. It was inevitable. It's bound to happen. So it is what it is. After this, I'm gonna do a little bit of filming and then editing and just hanging out for the evening, relaxing, drinking lots of tea, and hopefully getting another nice night of sleep. And then that's it. Tomorrow is like my last like work day. So I'm really excited. I still have to finish my husband's vacation make. So I'll finish that. I think I can finish it tonight. I'm on the second panel and I'm almost done with the main part. The rest of it goes by really quickly. So I should be able to finish it tonight. My only concern is that it takes forever to block. It takes forever to dry. And I don't want to have to like pack it and it's still a little damp. So I really need to get it blocking by tomorrow night. So if I don't work on it tonight, then I'll have to work on it tomorrow and be sure that it's blocking tomorrow and like in front of my fan all day Friday. All day Friday. We're going to talk about cotton and why it takes forever to block today. So I'm excited to talk about that with y'all. CCA sounds like your company. It does. It does sound like y'all are a company, Kelly, but like it's like a misnomer. Like that sounds serious, but then y'all start your chaos and it's like, what is happening? Oh my gosh, it's only Wednesday this week. Is dragging. Tell me about it, Mars. I need it to be Saturday already. My vacation officially starts as soon as we finish the live on Saturday. That's when my vacation starts. I have to braid my hair all day Friday. So y'all will actually get to see my vacation hair Saturday during the live. I have to braid my hair all day Friday. And then my bestie will be here. And we're gonna get our nails done and like just hang out. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for our vacation. Oh, had to be on time for this one. Yay! Alrighty. So, excuse me, but like gonna be like the whiz. Ooh, fancy. What kind? Wait, what do you mean like the whiz? What do you mean? Excuse me, friends. I might need to like do a little wipe every now and then. So I hope that doesn't curse you out. What do you mean? What do you mean like the whiz? Ooh, fancy. What kind of braids are you gonna do? Oh my gosh, vacation braids, right? Vacation braids. I'm doing boho braids. I usually do my box braids. Oh, and they are dancing around. Yes. Yeah, Quentin will probably get tired of us really quickly because she's staying here with us. She's staying here with us for a Saturday night, and then we're gonna go to where we need to get going Sunday morning. Yeah, Quentin's gonna be real tired of us. We are obnoxious. and then we get our third party member, and it's just gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a wild time. Both my best friends together, the three of us. We've been sending each other reels and TikToks like for the last few weeks on like, we're gonna film this, we're gonna film this, we're gonna do this. Like, how about we do this challenge, we do that one. We're gonna be so obnoxious. I'm excited. I am so excited. And we all got vacation hair. Like, they're gonna kick us off the boat. I'm so excited. Sammy, you do what you need to be comfy, no problems here. We're all, you know, you're human. Thank you. Thank you. So I might have to have a little wipe, just so you guys know. Thank you so much, Aline. I love doing boho. Tangles are annoying, but worth it. Okay, that's what I'm nervous about because I want to be sure. Like, I bought a swim cap. I don't wear swim caps, but I was like, I'm gonna protect this hair because it'll be my first time doing boho braids. They're gonna be thick because I'm doing big box braids. I'm doing like medium large box braids. That's what I like. So it's gonna be medium large box braids and then boho, and I'm curling the ends. So I'm doing two things I've never done before. So that's why I don't have nothing Friday. I have a meeting, Yarn Overhook meeting in the morning, and then the whole rest of the day is me braiding my hair. Then I'm gonna be listening to my book, probably put on some true crime because I want it to be perfect. Parting is what takes the longest. I have like so many. I have a whole setup. I take over our guest bathroom and I have a whole setup for my braids. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I have to go get hair. I'm excited. Okay, anyway. Sadly, Crochet goddesses also suffer from illness every now and then. Aline, go on. Sammy's gonna go wild. Oh, you have no idea. Will we see them on Saturday? You will, because they'll be done Friday. So you guys will get to see them Saturday. They're gonna look fabulous. Thank you. It should be fine during the vacation if wet a little. Yeah, I bought a swim cap because we're gonna go snorkeling. Usually I'm fine with it. Like, I braid my hair so that it can get wet and messed up on the vacation. Like, I don't really, it's like not a huge deal to me. But because of the little like hair tendrils, the boho part of the braid, I want that to stay nice. I don't want that to get like weird, like, you know, if you know, you know. I don't want it to get like gross like halfway through the vacation. You know what I mean? That's my only concern. You're gonna look amazing. Thank you. Gosh, Aline. Don't stop. I'm excited that you're excited. If you're excited, thank you. I am very excited. I'm finally free. Work is so overrated. Tell me about it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hi, hello, my name is Sammy. Happy Whip Wednesday, friends. This is Crochet and Chats, a Yarn Overhook live production. Yarn Overhook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. We would love to have you and see what you are making. If you are already a member, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, so today's Wednesday. I say just rent it after. It will last for the vacay. Okay. I usually always do. I usually do a nice little rinse, and then I add some more of that like Shine and Jam setting foam to kind of like lay the frizzies back down. That's usually my process. I've never done like free hair before, like little strands. This is like how I describe it because that's what it looks like to me. But I want that volume, you know what I mean? Like, y'all know. If you know, you know. I want that volume. I want that, like, so I hope it looks good. If I cancel the live on Saturday, then it didn't come out right. I'm kidding. Speaking of the live on Friday, Saturday, the live on Saturday is going to be at 11 a.m. Pacific time. 11 a.m. When did you get in here? Wait, please hold. Rory, Rory snuck in here. Rory, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Rory, what are you doing? What are you doing in here? Oh my gosh, I'm sure y'all can hear me, but you can't see me. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You got locked in. Oh my gosh. Sorry, friends. My poor cat. He's like, why am I locked in here? Like, wait, why are you here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. My mother-in-law got back from vacation on Sunday and she brought me so many treats. Where did she go? What did she bring you? Sometimes I'm silly. I used to call boho hobo and I always wondered why people called it hobo, and it wasn't until a friend told me years later. So I've been going around calling people hobos. Kelly! Kelly! I was surprised Rory. He booked this conference for his meeting. I'm like, why are you in here? I don't even remember him coming in here. He always does that. He just like sneaks into rooms. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Kelly, that is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. Today's Wednesday. So early access for Granny Square YouTube members is out for the video for this week. It is a March wrap-up. March crochet wrap-up. So make sure you check that out. Give it a like, a hype, a comment, if you will. Any engagement with the videos will be really helpful for the YouTube algo. So I really appreciate it. Tomorrow is Thursday, so that is YouTube members only live. It's our last day for the spring clean. So we're gonna go over any edits and stuff to the washcloth pattern that we did and pick the next project. I'll probably either start during the live or I'll start when I get back. New episode of Exploration Crochet podcast. Hi Sharon, how are you doing? I legit lulled Sammy sitting there like she can't see that someone else has the room, but for real. So I was like, what are you doing in here? And he's like, you're interrupting me. New Exploration Crochet podcast coming out tomorrow, all about yarn bombing, yarn YouTube, yarn, as in crochet knit projects, all that jazz. So make sure you check that out. That will be super exciting. I'm very excited to hear that one. If you have not subscribed, turned on notifications, all that jazz on your favorite podcast listening service, definitely do that so you don't miss an episode. Definitely go back and check out Riri's cotton episode because that is going to go more into detail what we're going to do today. So make sure you check that out. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was all about cotton. I had no idea that how mercerized cotton was made until that episode. So definitely check it out. And then Saturday, 11 a.m., not 12 p.m. So 1 hour earlier, wherever you are in the world, 1 hour earlier for Square Up Saturday on Saturday, because I don't want to rush our square. I have a nail appointment. I don't want to rush our square. So we got to do it a little bit earlier. So it's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. Alrighty. What is in y'all's cups? What's in your hook? Brianna, you have passion fruit tea. Yum. On your hook is a sweater. What kind of sweater? Kelly, in your cup is G0. On your hook, nothing yet. You have 0 whips? Kelly, we talked about this. Aline, mother-in-law, went to the far north of Chile called Iquique. Iquique? Mostly sweets. She brought my favorite pastries called chumbeque. Schumbeke. It's like fakey pastries with jam. Ooh. That sounds amazing, Aline. Brianna's still working on the Crochet Chris B-Day gift or outfit. Nice. Oh my gosh, coughing fit. Oh no, I have a whip blanket, just not working on it at the moment. Golly. Understandable, understandable. Okay, so I don't want to ask yet about whips because we're going to talk cotton. Hi, Heavenly, how are you? I'm finishing up the orange I'm making. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see Mags. Sarah, water in your cup, baby blanket will be on your hook, but still waking up from an impromptu nap. How was your nap? I'm almost at the halfway mark with the lacy granny top. Yay! Where is Riri? So Riri is on a road trip right now, going across the South, looking for crochet-friendly yarn shops. That is where Riri is. She is posting as she goes, so definitely keep an eye out on Yarn Over Hook to see like where she's at. You can kind of like follow along. But yeah, she is collecting crochet-friendly yarn stores for our online yarn crawl, for our online yarn crawl, and our vendor space on Yarn Over Hook. So yeah, she's like going in person because she's got to like boots on the ground. Like, do you actually have crochet classes? Do you have crochet examples in your store? Like, where's your crochet? Oh yeah, boots on the ground. And so what's awesome is she is then collecting, or at least like not collecting, but like basically, yeah, collecting crochet friendly yarn stores that then will go in our vendor database on Yarn Over Hook so that we know, no matter like eventually, no matter where you are, especially in the States, you can find a crochet friendly yarn store. How lovely is that? Boots on the ground running the network like the Navy. I love your background. Thank you so much, Heavenly. Thank you. Thank you. Ginger tea in your cup. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Square 56 on your hook. You've not done any more since last Friday. Are you giving yourself a break? Giving yourself a little breaky break? Okay. So let's get started. Let's hop in. I think I did all of our announcements. No live streams next week because I'll be out of town, but there will be a video. And then live streams will continue. What is that, the 21st? Is that the 21st? Hold on. Please hold. The 21st. Live streams will continue the 21st. And then Stitches will be back on the 29th. Alexis is back. The Stitches will be back on the 29th. Okay. So, do you like cotton yarn? Or, let's see, how do you feel about cotton yarn? I love it. Use it all the time. I like it. Use it a bit. I don't. Or I've never tried it. There we go, we'll do that. I've never tried it. And I've never tried it, and we'll just say not my jam. And if it's not your jam, let us know why. Let us know why it's not your jam. Not my jam. Okay. How do you feel about cotton yarn? I love it. Use it all the time. I like it. Use it a bit. I've never tried it. And then not my jam. Roman, love it. Shared an example of one of the shops. I have about 7 others to add later today and tomorrow. It's been very exciting. We need a reread tracker. Oh, that would be so fun. I'll catch up on the Toshi lives next week. Ooh, that's a good one. Thanks for the warm welcome. Oh my gosh. Thanks for being here. I love cotton. It's my favorite fiber. Same. Our goal is to build a global home for crochet, and we're building it stitch by stitch with our amazing community. Cheese and corn, but true. Okay. I'm excited. I have all of my cotton. This is all of my cotton here. This is all the cotton that I have. Size lace to worsted. I don't have fingering weight cotton. Do I have fingering weight cotton? I like dug through my stuff, and I really can't believe I don't have fingering weight cotton. I really don't have fingering weight cotton? What would I have used it? Yeah, because I think the only fingering weight I have is wool nylon blends, because that's for socks. So yeah, I guess I don't have fingering weight cotton. I don't have 8-4 Hobie. I have 8-8 Hobie. I think 8-4 is sport. I don't think that's fingering weight. Oh no, 8-6 is sport. So 8-4 would be fingering weight. No, Kelly. Who said not my jam? Kelly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you. Wow, thank you, Heavenly. That was so sweet. Okay. Why is it not your jam, Kelly? I'm gonna call you out now. Why is it not your jam? Hi, Jen. How are you doing? Chloe Goddess. Can you tell I've been like really doing my skincare routine because of my vacation? I'm probably gonna do a peel mask right after the live. Oh goodness, it's so funny because I feel like nobody's ever really witnessed my week leading up to a vacation. Because like this isn't the same as like my honeymoon. This is a different kind of vacation. And it's so interesting now that I have like friends that I see like a lot of the time during the week. So y'all are getting to see some of my like prep, which is interesting. I feel like I've never had this before. So I have some explaining to do. You do. Kelly, why don't you like cotton? What's everyone's favorite cotton brand? Rainbow Deluxe from Hobie might be mine. Ooh, yes. What's everybody's favorite cotton brand? Hi, Brunette. How are you? Hobie, Cotton Kings, Yarn Art Elegance in that order. Yarn Art Elegance. No chunky yarn in cotton. At least oh, right. Right. I forget, you're chunky yarn girly. She packed a week early. I did. That's what I did Saturday. Remember yesterday I couldn't remember what I did? Saturday we packed. We packed Saturday. Yeah, we packed Saturday. Yeah, a whole week early. I've never done that before. Also, Happy Place cotton wool blend is pretty swell. So I have not done blends with cotton. That's the only kind of cotton that I don't think I've tried. Cotton acrylic blend and cotton wool blend. I have heard that cotton wool blend is really, really good for wearables, which is why TL Yarn Crafts made her Happy Place a cotton wool blend. She's like, it's the best of both worlds. So let's blend it together. So is Happy Place like 49% wool, 50%, 51% cotton? Or is it 50-50? Michael, how are you doing? I guess it depends on what type brand. Cotton, sugar, and concrete. Hold on. Michael. You like made me joke. Sugar and concrete. Oh my gosh. But hand dyed or some specialty yarn from Renee's Threads and Crafts. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my goodness. I'm dying. That's what Jen. I had to mute myself because I started choking. We have some sugar and cream that we're gonna be working with. Oh my goodness. Oh, friends 8 and 8 from Hobie for me. Oh my gosh, Yarn Art Elegance because that one has the sparkles. Oh, right. But it's nice to work with. Oh, I think it's like 50-50. I don't know exactly. Okay. I wish it wasn't a wool blend. I'm highly allergic to wool. Really? Oh, that's a bummer. I used Peaches and Cream for the washcloth, and it was not a fun yarn to work with. It's like it forced my tension tighter because I couldn't get it to slide against itself. I think it's because it's the same manufacturer as Sugar and Cream, Mags. Peaches and Cream, I think it's the same, like literally the same as Sugar and Cream. I was gobsmacked. Oh my gosh. Happy Place is 50-50 exactly. Okay. I like a local brand. I like a local brand of cotton, so soft and drapey. It's called, ooh, that name, Reeves Derecho. I actually think they are originally from Chile. Oh, and also Dishy. Dishy is a freaking great cotton. I don't think I've heard of Dishy. Dishy? Is it Dishy or Dishy? Oh, I've never heard of that. I love cotton and linen, which knit picks have called Colin. That's hilarious. Is a cotton and linen blend? That is so funny. I'll have to try that. 112. Wait, what? Roman, what does that mean? Yeah, that's my understanding too. I think it's a Walmart version. It is. I think it actually is the same manufacturer. Same yarn, just Walmart exclusive. That's what, yeah. Yeah. Jack Evil 112. Like the band, like the, not the band, but the group? You talking about the group? Oh, Peaches and Cream. Oh my gosh. I didn't put them together. So I was like, oh, does he mean the group? I did not put it together. I really, y'all are funny. Roman, you're funny. Okay, dishy like dishcloth. Interesting. It's really soft, 100% cotton. Interesting. Jack Evil is finishing their Stardew Valley crochet tapestry today. On the final 2 rows. When is the live stream? When's the live stream, Jen? They said that they were doing a live stream. I use sugar and concrete for bags and some bucket hats and bandanas. It's softer, lol. Okay, because we're going to talk about that. We're definitely going to talk about good uses for sugar and cream. Sugar and concrete. I've never tried Hobby Lobby cotton. Oh, it's now? Ugh. I know it was now. I'll have to catch a recap. I mean, they're going to be crocheting for a while. I'll have to catch a recap. You have both of us on. Keep me posted. Let me know like when they actually finish. But they'll be going after you're done. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. The Freudian slip? What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? That's so funny. Y'all always making references. I'm like, wait, what happened? What happened? I love it. Honestly, y'all keep me on my toes. With Tunisian, your hands are all over the yarn and you feel it. So that is why I go by plus. It is going to be sandpaper against my wooden hooks. Oh, true. Right. So it has to feel good. Using sugar and concrete. Oh. Hi, Jenny. Yes. I think I honestly might be calling it that right now. Cheers, friends. Cheers. If you started crocheting, unclaw your hands and shrimp your pasta. All right. So we have a bunch of stuff going on here. Bunch of stuff. We have mercerized cotton. We have 100% cotton. We have 100% mercerized Brazilian virgin cotton, which I don't know what that is or how you can be mercerized and virgin cotton. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I feel like that's a marketing ploy. Just saying. We have lace weight, sport, DK, and worsted. We have K&C, Line Brand Pima, Line Brand 24/7, Michael's Loops and Threads, Hobie 888 Friends, and what brand is this again? What is the thread? It's like the thread brand. Do I still have the little loopy thing? I do. Aunt Lydia's. Aunt Lydia's. This is the 100% mercerized. I'm gonna show you this label. So silly. So silly. So that's what we have. Michael. Michael. Jen. Y'all. I've knitted a lot of washcloths with peaches and cream, sugar and cream. Yeah, I feel like there's some good uses for like stiff cotton. So we're gonna talk about it. Oh, thank you, Kotlin. Oh, that's cute. That's really, really cute. Thank you, Funchella, for that correction. Kotlin. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I am going to go through all of these chats and try to get this cotton yarn so that we can try it like a part 2. Because like, yeah, like I love cotton yarn. Aunt Lydia's is what I use for most of my crab accessories. Oh, nice. I mean, Aunt Lydia's the go-to like 10 weight thread, like 10 weight cotton yarn. Like that's what people use for filet crochet because it's sturdy, it's durable. Yeah. Cotton does have a lot of mixes like cranberry juice. Chaz being cheeky today. That's what I'm saying. Cotton does have a lot of mixes like cranberry juice. That is so funny. Is it the cranberry juice of yarn? Oh my gosh, is cotton the cranberry juice of yarn? Cotton and linen, cotton and bamboo, cotton and acrylic, cotton and wool. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, Brianna. Yeah, cotton is the cranberry juice of yarn. Sorry, 40 hours of no sleep, I lose my filter. Get some sleep, Michael. But don't lose the filter. Like, go ahead and keep it lost. It can be lost. We're all adults here. Oh my gosh, my sister left behind a ton of Aunt Lydia's cotton thread. I just haven't seen a project I'm going to use it for. Filet crochet. Brianna, I think you'd have a lot of fun with filet. Honestly. Cotton is the cranberry juice. Nick. Welcome to Yarn Over Heck. It's daylight here. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. I'm excited. I think what we'll do is we'll just start at the top. So all of our weight 4s, and we're just going to work our way down. Yeah? Hi, Nidian. That's what I think we're going to do. I've made a filet crochet bookmarks. They are fun. Have you shared these bookmarks, Max? Are you holding out? What? I want to see. All right, so let's start out with our favorite. We'll start out with 24/7. Boom. Let's start out with 24/7. Oh my gosh, Santa Roman. I'm glad you did this before I looked away. Welcome, Michael, Tina, Pinky, Mickey, and Fabi. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the membership. Thank you so much, Santa Roman. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the membership. I hope you enjoy the bennies. How are you doing, Nidiad? Yeah, have you shared them, Mags? That's what I'm saying. All right. Let's go ahead and get over here. Hello. Hello, friends. Can you see me okay? How does it look? Is it clear? Or is it blurry? How are we looking? Move this over here a little bit. I didn't want it in frame, but I mean, I can move my chair. Let's move my chair because I don't want this in frame. It's perfectionism in me. Okay, clear? Perfect. I know, that's what I'm saying. What do you mean you've been making filet crochet bookmarks? Where did Max go? Max is quiet now, conveniently. I hope it's because you're posting pictures. I mean, if you'd like. Okay, awesome. Alrighty, so we're gonna start off with 24/7. 24/7 cotton is a mercerized cotton. I'm gonna share this with y'all to match my nails. It's giving Christmas a little bit, but well, no, because this isn't really rad. Okay, so I want to share this with y'all. So we're gonna start off with mercerized cotton because mercerized cotton is actually my favorite kind of cotton. So we're gonna start with that. And then I want to share this with y'all. I want to share this article because this explains mercerized cotton. It is for fabric, but I want to share it with y'all. It's really nice and detailed. I really liked it. Oh my gosh. I got on the YouTube and the first video to be recommended to me is Hobie the Next Joanne. Why in the world would you put that out there like that? Don't put that out there like that. Oh, that just upset me. I'm gonna have to watch that later. All right, mercerized cotton. Cotton. Mercerized cotton. All right, so this is the little article that I read. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Oh, you watched it? Brianna, can you spill the tea? She's chosen yarn to match her nails again. You guys are so funny. In my defense, I made them before I joined, so I didn't share them. I will share them though, so stop giving me the side eye. Maybe a little warm, but we can see. Okay, yeah, it is a little warm. It's a little warm. As long as you can see. Alrighty. So before we begin, I do want to go over this, what mercerized cotton is and all that jazz. Alrighty. So the history of mercerized cotton, John Mercer. So one was made by a man, and then of course he named it after himself. An English calico printer discovered the effect of caustic soda on cotton in 1844 and received a patent for the process in 1850. Mercer treated cotton with solutions of sodium hydroxide followed by washing. He observed that the treatment shrunk the fabric and increased its tensile strength and affinity for dyes. So I feel like, one, the reason why I really love Lion Brand 24/7 cotton is because of the color options, and they are so pigmented. So pigmented. Mercerized cotton holds on to pigments really nicely, like this. It's like, oh, hi, dye, come, like, take over. I love it. I love it. Did y'all see the latest colors that 24/7 is available in now? I might be doing a purchase before Summer Sash Bash, I'm not gonna lie. Because those oranges, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, that's mercerized cotton. Because of the process that mercerized cotton has to go to, oftentimes you can find mercerized cotton in the Z twist. So Z twist versus S twist. So Z twist is spun, or S twist is spun in this direction. What direction is that? Counterclockwise. It's plied counterclockwise. Mercerized cotton, or Z twist cotton, is plied clockwise. So what's great for, again, like a crash course on Z twist and S twist, where is it? Perfect crochet finish. Worse than you thought, but you hope that they don't go out of business. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll watch it later. So another quick crash course on Z twist yarn. This here. S twist versus Z twist. Ready? Ooh, a little bright. Why is that so bright? I didn't make that adjustment. Can y'all see that? That's like a little bright. It's bright on my end. Why did it do that? Ugh, I hate when it does that. Like, oh, it had an update. Okay, anyway. So S twist versus Z twist. You can really see the direction that the yarn is going by the middle part of the letter. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. So the S, that goes this way. It goes from like upper left, down right. Z twist, it goes from upper right, down left. So that's the middle part of the letter. So that's how you can remember. Or you can do like the slashes, like / backslash, that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's how you can tell S twist versus Z twist. If you have not picked up Perfect Crochet Finish by Jane Crowfoot, I highly recommend it. It is in our Amazon storefront. Really, really awesome stuff in there. Really awesome stuff. And she really goes into detail on S twist and Z twist, as well as like the benefits of it. So I would definitely check that out. Definitely check it out. So this is mercerized cotton Z twist 24/7. So if you want a cotton weight 4, highly pigmented, lots of color options, like just awesome all around yarn. I love this yarn. I highly recommend 24/7. Highly recommend it. I love working with this. The only drawbacks that I have encountered is that it is heavy. It can get heavy very, very, very quickly. So this, I have made both light, like lightweight and lacy, as well as dense fabric stuff. Is it Eileen or Elaine? How are you? So I've done both. I've done like lacy, fun lacy stuff, drapey stuff, as well as dense stuff. My engagement dress was very, very dense. It was all half double crochet. Very heavy. That dress is so heavy. I love it, but it's very heavy. And then I've made a swim cover up that was like purely like what is that? That mesh. The mesh, the diamond mesh. It was purely diamond mesh. Aline. Oh, we have another Aline. Hi, Aline. How are you? How are you doing? Aline. So I highly recommend if you're going to use this, especially because it's a weight 4, not to do a dense fabric, do a lacy fabric. I think I'm gonna start transitioning out of like denser fabrics with this. I'm currently working on a vacation make that ended up being a denser fabric. And it's like in the middle, it's not too heavy, but it's like kind of heavy. So if I were to do it again, I would do it with a lighter cotton, a much, much lighter cotton. Doing well, thank you. Hi, Yari. You could make a blanket with cotton. A lot of people do, especially if you want something like nice and soft. Absolutely, you can make a blanket with really anything if you want. If you want to put your mind to it, you can do it. Okay, so I want to show y'all. We had done like a little test last Wednesday. So if you weren't here last Wednesday, we did a test with resin hooks, specifically the yarn bow hooks with different yarn. We had determined that it was okay with the 24/7 cotton, and that is because it doesn't have much give. So there isn't a whole lot of stretch. You do have a name, twin. That is so funny. And y'all both spell it very differently. Very differently. Sammy, do you like I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby? I've never tried it. But I've only heard good things. I've only heard good things about it. Okay. So we're just gonna do like a quick little swatch with this one. So when I crochet with 24/7, I tend to crochet on the looser side, and I think it is because I can feel that there isn't much give with it. So I just like I adjust. I end up having to adjust because of that. So I just kind of like make that adjustment myself. You can't really crochet with it very tightly. I do have a tight tension when I crochet. And when I crochet with 24/7, I actually do end up kind of like making those adjustments myself so that it's not too hard to pull through on my stitches. I do prefer an aluminum hook with this one. As you can see, I am definitely like gliding through this. There's no catch. It goes smoothly, it goes quickly, and I don't have to worry about it too much. I don't have to worry about it. I know a lot of people said that it feels like K&C. So this is one that I really, really like. I think the other benefit of this is that like I said, you can get a really nice dense fabric, but it's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy. I feel like with this one, like as you're crocheting with it, it just, I think it's because of Z-twist. It basically tightens in on itself. With Z-twist yarn, if you're a right-handed crocheter, you're going to end up with something that is like, has a really nice stitch definition, and as you're working on the yarn, it's twisting into itself, which is then just like, I don't know, I feel like it locks the stitch in. It really locks it in, and that's what I feel like creates this really nice durable fabric. Bella Coco's merino wool is also Z-twist, and I felt the same with that as I was working with that. I felt like I was like locking my stitches in, like locking my project in. Thank you so much for subscribing, Aline. Welcome, thank you. So I really like 24/7 cotton. What I think this will be really, really nice with, if you want to make wearables, something light, something lacy, something open, not dense. Bags, I made one bag with it. I made, what was it called? Gloria. I made Tony's Gloria tote bag with it. And I really liked how it came out. But if you want something that doesn't have really high stitch definition, like that pattern would work great with something that had a bit more of a halo, then this isn't a good cotton to use. 24/7 is not a good cotton to use. My number one use, maybe I'll do like a number one use kind of thing. Number one use for 24/7 cotton, summer wearable, like swim cover, lacy, something open, nothing dense. That's what I would recommend for 24/7 cotton. Out of everything that I've made, that's what I would recommend for 24/7 cotton. That's what I'd recommend. You are? Oh no. Oh no, Jen, what happened? Oh, you can link it, Aline. You can do the command. Thank you. If you are new here, it's Yarn Over Hook. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters. You can post pictures, ask questions, find new inspiration, find a local yarn store that's crochet friendly, all the things. Play games. We would love to have you and see what you are making. It's absolutely free. You can click that link and join today. So that is mercerized cotton, 24/7, not mercerized cotton, 24/7 cotton by Lion Brand. That is that one. Going down the list, we have sugar and concrete. All right, so sugar and concrete. I like sugar and cream. I really, really like sugar and cream. So I like it because while it is stiff when you first work with it, is this like blending in? Maybe like a little bit. While it's stiff when you first work with it, it actually softens up over time. So I don't mind it. I think it's great if you want something durable, something that's going to keep its shape, something that won't stretch out. So I like it. These hanging baskets here, as well as this one over here, you can't really see, it's out of frame. These hanging baskets here are both, yes, they're both sugar and cream. Durable. Very, very durable, especially if you do 2 strands. So I like sugar and cream. I like sugar and cream. But it does take some getting used to. So if you have like a tactile thing, like you don't really like how like things need to feel a certain way on your fingers, I don't recommend sugar and cream. If you are okay with stiff yarn, working with stiff yarn, and you want something durable, sugar and cream, for sure. Mel, I use sugar and cream for washcloths. Exactly. Perfect for washcloths. I don't mind how it feels, but it sticks to itself so badly. I had so much trouble, but maybe that was a me issue. Sticks to itself. How do you mean it sticks to yourself? Like frogging isn't easy? Because I agree. If you're talking about frogging, I agree. It like, which is why I think that's what makes it durable. Is like once you've stitched it, it like, I don't know how, but it clings to itself. Is that what you mean, Mags? It's fun watching y'all's yarn. I've never tried any of these. I would love to try like worldwide yarn. I would love to. It's great for totes and market bags. Absolutely great for totes and market bags. Again, that durability. Really, really great for totes and market bags. If you guys follow Passionate Kelsey, she uses sugar and creams for her market bags. It doesn't slide, so it's hard to pull up a loop. Ah, what hook are you using, and are your hands moisturized? Because I've had that problem too with smaller hooks and when my hands are dry. Jules, I thought I saw Passionate Kelsey say that Sugar and Cream's currently having a stock issue. Yeah, she did say that. I need to watch that video. I watched a portion of it, but they are having a stock issue. I didn't know why. Did she go into why? Does she know why? I made a cotton mesh bag recently, but I don't know what brand the cotton was. Was it soft? I like making bucket hats with Sugar and Cream. Again, that structure. It makes really good, like if you want something to hold a structure, Sugar and Cream cotton. Sugar and Cream cotton. So this one, this I've used. So let me get new. Because it's actually softer because I used it. But this is softer too, just because I've handled it a lot. So I feel like my Sugar and Cream has gotten softer just because I like handle it a lot. $4mm clover more hook on the washcloth. I don't use lotion, but my hands aren't dry. Huh. Yeah, it's probably just the yarn. You know what? Yours is variegated. I feel like, what size did I use for that? I think I used a 5. I feel like their variegated yarn is even more stiff. Because yours is a variegated yarn, right? I feel like their variegated yarn is even more stiff. And they're super, whatever, super, is it super, it's not super saver, it's super something. It's like a bigger ball of yarn. I think that one's also stiffer, like more stiff. Oh my gosh, yay, Jen. Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, because even with in Red Heart's collection, some of their yarn is scratchier, depending on the dye. Because this Sugar and Cream is not as stiff as I don't feel like it's as stiff as like the pink Sugar and Cream that I used. I don't think it's as stiff as the like orange blue, like the hexi pullover that I made. I don't find it as stiff as that. I think this was really stiff, but this was not. Yeah, I think it depends on the color. I think it's like a Red Heart situation. Most likely because Spinrite, the mill that makes it, closed down and they're moving production elsewhere. Oh, I didn't know that, Sarah. That's good to know. And I love Passionate Kelsey too, Aline. No, the cotton kind of feels like Sugar and Cream, but I don't think it is. Is it Michael's Loops and Threads? Because that feels like Sugar and Cream too. So kind of similar to like what Mag says, there is like a pull that I feel like I have to do when I work with Sugar and Cream. I actually have to take breaks when I work with Sugar and Cream because of how stiff it is compared to other cotton that I work with. So like I feel like I'm using more muscle, more work, there's more effort into stitching with Sugar and Cream cotton. And I don't know why. I would love to know their process because I don't know why this cotton is so stiff, why it's so rough. This is like the roughest cotton I think I've ever worked with. But like I said, when I want that durability, when I want that structure, it's really, this is my go-to. This is my go-to yarn. Like I have a bunch of this because I was going to make a tote. I need to buy some more because I've like used it up. But this is a good yarn for something that you want durability, not a ton of stretch, not a ton of give, all that jazz. Why is what, Roman? Are we going to be using cotton for soap sacks? Yes. Stacy asks for cotton, 100% cotton or cotton blend yarn for soap sacks. Mm-hmm. So if you have a bunch of cotton sitting around that you don't know what to do with, save it for Summer Stash Bash. We are going to be making soap sacks for Soap Sack, an organization that donates soap and soap sacks to people in need. We're going to be working with Stacy this summer, and our goal is to make 1,000 soap sacks. So I have a bunch of sugar and cream that I think I don't know what I'm gonna do with, to be honest. I might make some washcloths, but I'm definitely gonna make some soap sacks. So what gets me with this, going back to S twist and Z twist, is that this, because of how stiff it is, depending on how well it was plied, this can actually come undone as I'm crocheting with it. I feel like the ply is loosened. You can kind of see it here, especially. I feel like the plies loosen up a little bit. A plus side of that is that I don't get a lot of spacing or gapping between my stitches. There's not a whole lot there. But the downside of that is then it's kind of like I lose a little bit of definition, not a ton, but a little bit of definition. So that's like meh. That's kind of meh for me. But with single crochet, doing a single crochet with this one, I think is really nice. The stitch definition still comes through a bit in my hangers. I feel like that's because I use 2 strands. Crocheting with 2 strands of this is actually very difficult. Actually very difficult to Mag's point, pulling through. Very, very difficult unless you're using a bigger hook. So some uses for this, I feel like my number one use for this is something with structure and durability. So a hanger or a washcloth. I think my number one downside for this is just how stiff it is, how hard it is to work with because it's so stiff. So that is sugar and cream cotton. Roman? Why you asked that question? Okay, number 4. We're still moving. This is 3. Pima cotton. So, this is actually my first time working with Pima cotton. Like right now, today. It's my first time working with it. Let me make some, please hold friends. I'm gonna make some adjustments real quick. The mani cam. Because it's not bright or like overexposed on my end, but it is very much, it seems like it is very much on y'all's end. Give me 1 second. Make some adjustments to that. Ah, it does kind of look strange. Like I know that y'all can see it, but it looks strange to me. I don't know why I feel like it's like too bright. Ooh, there we go. I think that that is better. Especially with this label, that was just like really bright. Okay, so let me see this back. Okay, is this better? This looks better to me. Hi, Gabby. Water break, cheers. Unclaw your hands, unshrimp your pasta. I used Aunt Lydia for making my doll eyes. Would that be considered micro crochet? I mean, I think so. Absolutely. Yeah, this is better. Wonderful. Thank you, Roman. It was getting bad for me, but I appreciate that. It wasn't looking good for me, especially my yellow hook. It was looking kind of funky. And I figured out how to fix things and adjust things. All right, so Pima cotton. I actually have not crocheted with Pima cotton. This is a fresh little ball from Lion Brand. So Pima cotton, from what I learned, is just like a really, really, really like, this is as close to, what is it? Is it linen? What is it that I read? Satin? I don't know. This is like the toppest tier. The toppest tier cotton. It is on the pricier side. It is incredibly soft. Oh my goodness. It is butter. Like so soft. I have 2 balls of these and I have yet to figure out what I want to do with them. This is Pima cotton. It apparently goes through several processes to get this soft, and it doesn't pill. Apparently, from what I read, it doesn't pill. It is fuzzy to me, so that I'm like, are you sure it doesn't pill? But because it's like really fuzzy, very very fuzzy. It has a halo, so if you want something that has a bit of a halo, there's that. If you want to make something that is very soft, very drapey, not heavy, then Pima cotton. Okay, I feel almost like bad, like I'm not even gonna be making anything from this. Oh my gosh, this is like really soft. Really, really soft. So this is a weight 4. Oh man. Something lacy and drapey. In your experience, Pima cotton does pill. That's what I'm saying. I can look at this and I can tell it's gonna pill. So I don't know what I was reading. It was like, oh, it doesn't. It didn't say it doesn't pill, but that like it won't easily pill or something like that. And I was like, this is fuzzy. This is real fuzzy. Oh my gosh, it's like really soft. Should we try a resin hook with this? Because we didn't try it with a resin hook. GH. So this is my resin hook from Yarnbow. Thank you, Yarnbow. If you want to check out our resin hook demo, check out last week's Whip Wednesday. Oh. I don't even feel like there's yarn on my hook. This is so soft. This is like really soft. I feel like I'm using a lot of muscle to control it because it's so slippery slidey. Like that is like so slippery slidey. I feel like I'm putting in more effort to control the yarn. But holy cow, that's soft. That is really soft. Is it harder to crochet when the yarn is as soft as supple? Like harder for you? Yes. Yeah. Like this I feel like I'm using like with the sugar and cream I said that I feel like I'm using my muscles to control the yarn, right? I feel like that is opposite to this. I feel like with the sugar and cream, because of how stiff it is, going especially from that to this, I feel like I'm using a lot of muscles to control my tension with that one, because if I go too tight, it'll be impossible to crochet with it. With this, I feel like I'm using a different set of multiple muscles in order to get my tension where I want it to be. Look at how big these loops are. That's wild. That's wild for me. These are huge. Like I would completely undo this because this is so loose. Like it's slippery and slidey for me so much because and that is causing me to use really really loose tension. Like that is so, those are so big. Stitches are huge. It's so huge. This is really soft, really soft. I've never used Pima cotton before either. I'll have to try that yarn. So this yarn, where did I put it? Oh, I tucked it back there. Let me see if I can grab it. So I actually grabbed some Pima cotton from my local yarn store. This is Barocco Pima 100. I'm going to be making a top. Well, I might be making a top. This is going to be in the running for our YouTube members to decide what I crochet next. And this is like incredibly soft. This is also a worsted, and this is a worsted, but this is definitely smaller than this. So I would honestly categorize this as a DK. I don't know why it's listed as worsted. I need to do a whips per inch once I cake this to like see, because I don't know why it's listed as a worsted, because it feels like a DK and it looks like a DK when I compare it to even like my worsted Barocco or my DK Barocco. This is actually smaller. So I don't know why it's listed as a worsted. Like if you're used to tugging on yarn and then work on soft yarn like this, it kind of feels like the yarn's running away from you. Yes, it feels like I'm chasing this yarn. Whereas with sugar and cream, I feel like I'm like running away from it. That's how I feel. I'm gonna put this over here. Is it like Karen Soft yarn? I've never used Karen Soft, but is Karen Soft cotton or is it acrylic? Is it Marwa? Marwa? Oh my gosh, I just finished the summer tank top from Barocco Pima Cotton. It's so soft and drapey. I can't wait to make my top. I can't wait to make my top with that. I've fallen in love with Barocco, so I wanted to try their like 100% cotton. So I grabbed that Pima Cotton. I'm so excited. All of my summer makes might end up being Barocco. All right, so yeah, I mean, with this, absolutely a drapey wearable. I would not use this for anything that you want that you wanted durable. Like I would not use this for a bag, a hat, but anything drapey and soft. Like if you wanted to spend the money, that would be a very pricey blanket. But this would make a very lovely blanket. Very lovely blanket. But that would be very pricey. Pima tends to be on the pricier side when it comes to cotton yarn. And cotton is supposed to be like the affordable natural fiber. But Pima cotton can be very expensive. Yeah, that is like, see that stitch definition? That is very loose. Very, very loose. Oh, am I back in? I know when I'm crocheting, I tend to like pull this way. I'm sorry. Thank you, Brianna. Yeah, that's like really, really loose. And I think it's just because of how soft it is. Just because of how soft it is. Oh, I want to try Pima cotton now for a poncho. I would. Oh my gosh, I wish that I had more in this color because I would make a top out of this. Absolutely. It seems like you're having the exact opposite issue from what I had with peaches and cream. I guess too slidey equals loose and not slidey equals tight. Yes. Yeah. No, I appreciate it, Brianna. You know, y'all know I appreciate when you guys let me know stuff. This isn't like, you kidding me? Absolutely. I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, this is nice. This is like, yeah. I want to get more of this. I absolutely want to get more of this. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna have to get a different color because I got this so long ago and I got it from Michael's. So there's no way I'll be able to get a matching dye lot. But I have 2 of these balls. Maybe I'll make a shawl. I'll just make like a light something. Like drape over my shoulders. Those cool LA nights. So that is Pima Cotton from Lion Brand. So again, I feel like a number 1 top make for me would definitely be something drapey, a wearable. I feel like this is like worthy of a wearable. I don't know if I would do anything else, to be honest. Something that you're going to put on your body. And then I would not use this if I wanted something tight and durable. It's acrylic. It's very soft and slippery, so it's hard to crochet with for me. I think that this would be softer because this is a natural fiber. Acrylic is plastic. So I think that this would be softer. I actually think the yarn store I get my cotton from does have only Pima cotton. Really? Oh. Maybe a contrasting color and stripe it? Maybe. Maybe I'll do that. That would be fun. Or get like, use it as an accent color on something. Maybe. All right. I think we're going down now. Oh no. Loops and threads. So, what is the color of the Barocco Pima cotton yarn? Color is 8474. 8474. Alrighty. Loops and threads cotton. So loops and threads cotton. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. The Pima cotton, yes, it crochets. Does it, what was it? What was our thing? Does it hook? Does it resin? Was that our thing for resin hooks? Pima cotton? Yes, but I feel like you'll just have to practice that control, man. But it works nicely. Okay. Loops and threads. Of course, Mars, absolutely. If y'all ever have any questions or anything, like, please, like, throw them out there. If I miss it, say it again. Totally fine. Totally fine. Repeat questions isn't spam. So, like, please repeat a question. This is a conversation. This is a collaboration. I don't want to miss anything. And I want y'all to be able to see stuff. So I do not mind y'all's messages. I don't like loops and threads too stiff. So I have used loops and threads for two things. I don't think I have it in here. Both of those things were bags. Both of the things were cases. I used it for a laptop case, a book case, like a book sleeve, and a shoulder bag. All three of those things have held up very nicely. One of the three I've used frequently, and it's held up really, really nicely. So I can already tell you my number one make for this would be something durable. Again, it's very similar to sugar and cream. So I would say something very durable and stiff. Like if you want it to have structure. Not stiff, but like it has structure. So cases, bags, a hat, bucket hat. Wearable, I would not recommend it. Sugar and cream, actually, I have made three wearables from sugar and cream. Two of them I like, and it's because they're open. They're not a dent stitch. One of them I think I might frog. Placemats. Oh, a placemat would be good. Something durable. Washcloth. Durable. You want something that you're making something and you want that durability and that structure. Loops and threads cotton. I would not recommend this for a wearable. I would not recommend this for a blanket. Wearable if you're going to do something lacy. But other than that, no. So this one, I feel like it has, and even like, I feel like I have traveled and used this more than that tan sugar and cream that I just showed y'all. Like this has traveled in whip bags and everything. And it is still stiff. It is still stiff. Yeah, market bag, that would be really good. You're totally okay. You're fine. Yeah, just durable, something durable. Because this one, again, because of that lack of give, cotton already doesn't have really good give. And so when you add stiffness to that, I feel like that's not a good mix. It's a good mix if you want something durable and something with structure. But other than that, I would not recommend this for a wearable anything. If you want something drapey, if you want to make a blanket. Now I will say, I machine washed my sugar and cream top the other day. I wanted to test it out. And I put it in the dryer. Started pilling. And I don't feel like it softened at all. It's still stiff. So that would be a plus if you're making washcloths, placemats, stuff like that. You don't have to worry about it stretching a whole lot. Like, it didn't stretch at all. I thought that it might. It didn't stretch at all. Yeah, a beach bag would be good. A beach bag would be good. Yeah, the pilling, it's gotten fuzzy. It's fuzzier than it was before, and I'm kind of bummed. It's the yellow one, the yellow off the shoulder number that I have. Kind of bummed. But I have like a little like scraper thing to get off pilling, so I might use it on that if it gets too bad. But yeah, it bummed me out to see. Definitely did. So yeah, any kind of bag, something durable and with structure. Anything that you want to be durable and have structure. Loops and threads. So very, very similar to sugar and cream. I would not be surprised if they are the same mill, because they honestly do feel the exact same to me. The exact same. Hi, Tina. How have you been? We are working with cotton yarn today. Today's episode's all about cotton yarn. How are you doing? How have you been? How's the weather out where you are? Okay. And again, what's nice about these stiffer cotton yarns? Oh! What is this? What happened? My yarn had a baby. Congratulations. Okay. So what I would say with this, similar to sugar and cream, is that it really adds some really nice density. Very, very nice density. And I'm using an H. If I used a G, like a 4mm with this, there'd probably be like no gaps. Probably no gaps in this. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. So again, something durable, something with structure. That is what I would recommend for cotton loops, or for Michael's loops and threads cotton. I would not recommend anything drapey or wearable. I feel like it would be uncomfortable and it won't drape. I don't know. It's pregnant yarn edition. I know. I mean, congratulations. That just popped out of there. It's cold here, but not bad. Good to know. Have you been getting a lot of crocheting in, Tina? All right, I think that's all of our worsted. Let's move on to DK. K&C. I have a love-hate relationship with K&C. K&C pills very easily. I made a pair of pants with K&C yarn. I used a granny stripe. I walked from my cabin down to the pool, from the pool to the bathroom, and it was already pilling. That's all I did. I wore those pants one time and it ended up frogging it and making other things with that yarn. I was so disappointed. And it didn't like pill a little bit. It pilled a lot of bit. A lot of bit. It was very, 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 very pilly. But I like how soft it is. It is very soft. So K&C. Oh, the color for this one? I think it's mustard. Is it mustard? Boo! It's called Golden Coast. Mustard. Mustard on the beat. Okay, no, this is called Golden Coast. But I would call it mustard on the beat. That's what I call it. So, blanket. I feel like when I see a lot of like really nice blankets, really soft, drapey blankets, they're made with DK cotton. That's what I think I'm going to use for my next Hooked on Sunshine blanket, is a DK cotton. I see a lot of DK cotton for nice blankets when you want to make a nice Afghan. I see DK cotton used a lot. DK especially. Like my festival blanket, that kit, that's DK. And I think that's like a really special softened acrylic. I think my last Hooked on Sunshine, I think the yarn that she recommended was a DK cotton. I think. So K&C, I feel like nothing that's going to go like under the arms or between the legs. A shawl would be nice, a scarf, but nothing that's going to like have a lot of friction applied to it, because it's going to pill and it's going to pill quickly. I cannot tell you how bummed I was. I loved those pants and it pilled so fast. Let me use G. It pilled so fast. It really, really bummed me out. Really bummed me out. I couldn't believe it. I got back to my cabin and I was like, I was so pissed. To put it lightly. It's like, clearly it still makes me mad. I've spent a lot of time on those pants and I loved how they came out. It's just so soft. Oh, it's so, so soft. And this feels like DK. It feels like a really nice, light cotton. Very, very buttery on the hook. Like really, really nice. If you can get your hands on some K&C, I know that Hirschner's sells it now, and Michael's has a few. I don't think Michael's has the full like catalog of colors. I think Hirschner still has more. And I would recommend that. Oh, just so soft. It's so, so, so soft. I love it. I love it. And then because of that softness, and if you use a smaller hook, I feel like the stitch definition is actually okay. But you get some good halo action in there, which then closes the gaps between your stitches. So yeah, I definitely stand by what I said. I think a blanket would be nice. I think a blanket would be actually really pretty. Really soft, really nice, really drapey with this one. I definitely think so. But I get softer. I feel like I'm talking softer with this nice yarn compared to like the loops and threads. I've gotten gentler. Yes. This is a good yarn. You can tell, can you guys tell the yarn that I like and the yarn that I don't care for? Gosh, and even frogging it. Oh, just nice. Nice. So top make for this, I would say anything that doesn't involve a lot of friction. A blanket, a scarf, a shawl. My number one do not make with this, anything with friction. Pants. I'm so jaded by that. I mean, that made me so upset. Pants. I would not make pants with this. Oh, I thought you said my name for a second there. I had to do double take, but you said gentler. Oh. That does sound like Jennifer, gentler. That's K&C. K&C was Joanne, rest in peace. Joanne's cotton. And this is just it's a really good cotton. It is a very, very good cotton. I definitely recommend it. I recommend it, especially if you like Hobbii and you can't get Hobbii. So Hobbii 88. So their numbering system is kind of difficult because there are people, if you go to the crochet subreddit, there are people who have done WPI with their yarns and like they'll tell you, oh, 88 is DK, 86 is sport, 84 is fingering weight. And kind of, I feel like it kind of can be. So that's something to like just keep in mind. Friends and Rainbow, I couldn't find a difference between Friends and Rainbow. I think it's just like the collection, like the color collection. But I will be using Friends Cotton 88. Gladys, how are you? So I used Rainbow for a bag. Can't remember what episode it was. I think it was like maybe the second or third project that I made here on live. And it was a really fun like granny square bag. I just wanted to test out Hobbii cotton because I really like cotton yarn and Joanne was closing at the time. So a bunch of y'all recommended Hobbii cotton yarn. And so I was like, okay. And so I bought a bunch of their sampler packs. So I ended up with a bunch of Hobbii cotton yarn and we made a really fun bag. I really love that bag. I need to line it still because it does stretch a lot. Because of how soft this is, I wouldn't recommend a bag unless it's a very dense stitch. I use a granny stitch, so mine were granny squares. And while it's like a bunch of double crochet clusters, because of how open the granny square is, that doesn't make it a very dense stitch. So if you do make a bag from this, I would use a very, very dense stitch, not a bunch of granny squares. Again, I think this is perfect for wearables. Very similar to K&C. I think that this would be perfect for wearables. Pilling. Has anybody experienced pilling with this one? I haven't made a wearable, so I wouldn't know about the pilling situation. Has anybody experienced pilling with this one? Well, that's smooth. I would say it's not as smooth as the Pima and not as smooth as K&C. But like it's a very small difference. Very, very small difference. This is still incredibly soft. Very nice to work with. Is this C twist? No, it's S twist. Pill or doesn't split very easily, which is nice. I feel like I was finding splitting with the K&C and the Pima because especially because of how soft they are. Not a lot of splitting going on here. Very nice. Very, very nice. A skirt, maybe? Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want something drapey and soft, a skirt would be nice because that's not a lot of friction. You don't have to worry about pilling. It's actually a really great idea. A dress. Maybe like a tank. Like a dress that's like sleeveless or a dress that's like doesn't have long sleeves. You don't have to worry about the underarms pilling. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful yarn. I definitely think so. Really nice. Very, very good stitch definition too. Yeah, I like this. I liked it before. I do like the cotton. I do like Hobie's cotton. It's gonna be a real bummer if they go out of business. That's gonna be a real loss. That's gonna be a real loss. Oh man, and then Bella Coco and Tony. Oh, that would be a bummer. Gosh, I hope that they don't go out of business. You know, Hobie provides a space for a lot of designers as well. They have a lot of they have a lot of really big designers on their in their patterns and stuff. And I feel like they're always featuring people. Pika Pow. Oh no, Pika Pow too. Hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be a bummer. Ooh. Ooh, that was a big sneeze. I like shook all of my desks. Oh, that's nice. I really need to make something. I have a whole like little hanger here just full of Hobie friends. I need to figure out what I want to make. Thank you, Roman. I don't know. They're struggling, Gladys. They had huge layoffs, like the bingo is done. They've had a lot of layoffs, and I'm pretty sure they were just purchased or bought up by like a private equity. Like not just, but like recently. And I think we're starting to see the effects of that. I don't know though, don't quote me. Sarah, I used 88 Friends cotton to make a baby blanket that was headed to Nepal last year. How did you like it with a blanket? Yeah, I would say this is the same kind of thing with like the KNC. This would make a wonderful blanket. Beautiful blanket. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I would definitely, my number one makes for this yarn would be something drapey and soft, a wearable maybe. It would depend on the pilling. Blanket for sure. My number one not make would probably be anything that you don't want to stretch and pilling, just keeping in mind pilling. Probably Gladys. Michelle, I was looking forward to crocheting with you, but instead I'm listening while making a cake. I mean, depends on the cake. What kind of cake are you making? It was wonderful. I did have double crochet and it worked out like a dream. I mean, this is like really nice. I never had pilling with Hobie, knock on wood. Great to know. That's wonderful to know. I don't feel it doesn't feel as fuzzy as KNC. So Friends Cotton 8-4 is what Crochet by Jessie's uses for her mosaic tops. 8-4? Isn't 8-4 the fingering weight size? Wow. I'll have to look at those. So that is Hobie Friends Cotton 8-8. I would definitely recommend it. I know, that's what I'm saying, Brianna. What kind of cake? Worth it. Worth it. I will forgive you for now for not crocheting. That sounds incredible. That sounds incredible, Michelle. All right. So that was all DK. So here's my sport weight cotton. So just so that y'all don't think I'm telling a story. Do y'all see that? Can y'all see it? Is it too close to the camera? Hold on. 100% mercerized Brazilian virgin cotton. What in the world does that mean? What does that mean? How? How can you be mercerized? And also like this. How? Cheers. Unclaw your hands, unshrimp your pastas. Are we talking food now? I hope not, because I'm hungry. Yeah, I don't know how that is. Okay, so this yarn I actually purchased from a local yarn store I will never frequent again here in Los Angeles. They were very unkind to my crochet and they were very unkind to my crochet. Roman is texting me, Roman shenanigans. And yeah, I'll just never go there again. The prices are also outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. I got this because I wanted something cotton and I wanted something with a lot. like a lot of volume. So I only got one, which is wild to me. This is Circulo. Someone else has mentioned Circulo. Aline, did you mention Circulo? Somebody mentioned Circulo. Whoopee. Nothing against this cotton. It's just the store I got it from. But your name is this is silly. This is silly. What is that? Anyway. All right. I want to pull from the outside. So I don't mess it up. Ooh, that's soft. This is sport weight. Wearable, wearable, wearable. I'm making a tank out of this. I'm hoping I can do it this summer. We'll do 4. We'll do. Well, that's a 5. Hold on. My stuff is out of order. There we go. We'll do 3.5. The 2.5 hook is recommended. This is 2.75. We'll just use a 3. We'll use a 3.5. Sounds like a snobby snore. Ugh, lucky for me, my local yarn store is very nice. Yeah, I mean, lucky for me, that's not the only local yarn store in Los Angeles. Unlucky for them. It's also like, I don't know how their store isn't a fire hazard. Alexis and I have talked about their store before. It's like, gosh, just so rude. They were so rude. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, I'm crocheting with smaller yarn. Hold on, let me get my brain right for this one. Okay. So this is very soft. Again, a mercerized cotton. However, this one is not Z-twist. This one is an S-twist yarn. This one feels funny. This one feels really soft, question mark, but also like waxy. Does that make sense? Why does it feel waxy? Feels waxy. My hands? Huh. They're gonna fail Riri's test. They are. I looked up virgin cotton, and this is what I found. Virgin cotton refers to a cotton derived directly from the cotton plant without prior use or processing, has not been recycled or reclaimed from any post-consumer industrial waste. Okay, so they just picked it fresh and then mercerized it. I guess. Thank you, Mags. Mags with the facts. Thank you so much, Mags. It's still processed. There's like a whole process for mercerization. That is so funny. It's so weird. Is that my hands? I wasn't feeling it before. Huh. Wasn't feeling it with the other yarns. Yeah, this feels waxy. Maybe it's the virgin. I should not have said that. I should not have said that. Oh my gosh. Nitty ad. Just had to frog. Round 2 of this square. I must be tired of crocheting anymore. I'm not crocheting anymore tonight. I mean, it's okay to take breaks. Yeah, it's weird. It's like it's soft, but it's waxy. Yeah, because it's even like sticking to the. What is this? What is going on? It's like, you see how stiff this is? This is like, it's like waxy. Interesting. Not in a good way. Huh. Yeah, this feels weird. I'll have to see when I go to make my wearable if this is gonna work. I have a tank top in mind for this one. Huh. Yeah, it feels really processed. I think we should go ahead and take that part of the label off because this feels real processed. That's interesting. It might be, I don't know, because that store, y'all, that store, like, it has a smell. It might just be because of the store. I'm glad I'm never going there again. Who knows how long this was sitting there. Stitch definition is great. Oh, there's absolutely something on this yarn because I can hear it on the hook. Yeah, I can hear it. Gosh, but that is beautiful. That's pretty. Definitely a wearable. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, but I distinctly remember them saying that they just got it, which is what made me excited about it. But it's been a while since I purchased it. I bought it last local yarn store day. So maybe just like sitting around. Is this 100% cotton only talk? No, not really. I just only have 100% cotton. I don't have blends. In theory. Do you mean like, are we going to talk wool or something? Also, has anyone in the chat had yarn made? Had yarn made? Do you mean like spun for them? There is a company that does that, and I really want to do a custom colorway with them. Or made yarn? What do you mean? I had this experience with a skein from Walmart. It looked like it was sitting there for months. Yeah, like this is like I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, look, y'all see that indent? That's the yarn that's like from where I've used the yarn. This is like really packed. Yeah, there's something. If I make a wearable, I definitely have to wash this. I'll definitely have to wash this. Yeah, I mean, I want to do the custom yarn person. I can't remember what their name is. I'm following them on Instagram. I'll share their profile on Yarn Overhook after the live. But yeah, that's a goal. Like custom yarn. You can do a custom blend, I believe. Like custom fibers. Like, has anybody done that? Yeah, it's kind of strange. It's very strange. I'll have to watch this a couple of times. However, this feels good. This feels good. It feels like cotton. This like feels like a cotton shirt. Yeah, that like feels really nice. I can't wait to make a tank out of this. So, no, this brand at least, wearable for sure. Wearable for sure. I don't know if I would do anything else because it's a sport weight. So a blanket would take forever. And because it's 100% mercerized Brazilian virgin cotton, I would use it for something that's nice. I wouldn't use it for something that stays inside. So definitely a wearable. Definitely a wearable. A number one wouldn't make? I don't know if I can think of that. A number one wouldn't make? I don't think I have one. I don't think I have one for like a wouldn't make. I just like would recommend like a wearable, like something nice. Like I wouldn't waste it on like, not waste it, but like I wouldn't use it on like a blanket or anything like that. Custom yarn does look amazing. It does look amazing. I loved making something out of Broco Summer Sesame yarn. It's a cotton acrylic nylon blend and very nice to work with. The next time we do cotton, I definitely want to do blends and like y'all's recommendations and stuff. What colorway is that yarn, Sammy? 378 tex? Oh, color 9927. 9927. Oh, it's color fast. Made in Brazil. Whew. All this cotton is definitely coming up my nose. I can feel it. I can see it in the air. I can see it in the air. Did you hear, Brianna, did you hear your shout out? Speaking of, did you hear your shout out in Riri's podcast episode on cotton? Hi, Casey. You're making a tulip blanket right now? That sounds fun. How's it going? I did. Forgot I said that. I did too. I was like, wait, what? Oh, so funny. So that was Circulo. Whoopee. 100%, I'm just going to say it again. 100% mercerized Brazilian virgin cotton. Y'all know how much fun I make fun of with wool and merino wool, like milk fed, read to every night, rock to sleep cotton or wool. Like, and then I saw this. I was like, all right, I think that takes the cake. Okay. Last but not least is our Aunt Lydia's, right? Aunt Lydia? Where did I put my little sleeve? Yeah, Aunt Lydia. Classic 10. So, I got this specifically for filet. Let me share with y'all. This is how I'm going to learn filet from this person. I watched their video and immediately fell in love with filet. Divine Crochet. Loved this video. I'm going to share it with y'all. Loved this video. They must have done a different one because I remember it being a cat in the how-to. I would follow this person. They have a lot of tutorials, a lot of really good stuff. They explain how to make, like, how filet crochet works, like the math of it. They like do a whole dive. I didn't realize it was so simple until I saw this video. Until I saw Divine Crochet's works. Let me see if I can find, just so talented. Divine Crochet is so talented. Golly. Such a talented crocheter. Crochet sweatpants? Hold on. I never saw this. Crochet sweatpants. I want to make those. Fully functional trousers. Oh, I think this is that must be what I watched. Anyway, I'm about to get lost in their profile. Oh my gosh, I'm live. Samantha, you have stuff you need to do. Anyway, Divine Crochet. Check out Divine Crochet. Mags, I love that channel. It helped me learn filet crochet. Perfect. Perfect. Do I have filet crochet patterns in mind? No, but I would love to make curtains. Filet crochet curtains, I don't know what it is about them, but they are gorgeous. Like, so pretty. And maybe like a wearable, maybe a blanket. I just want to learn it. It just like looks cool. So I want to learn it. Like, I know that like it's easy with like, not easy, but like once you get it down and like the charts and stuff. I know, like curtains are, okay, let me just show y'all. Please hold. Please hold. Like filet crochet curtains. If you have never seen them before, you are going to see them today. They are like, are you kidding? That is like so dreamy. Like this is a vintage pattern for sure. Oh, can I just do it here? I've never done it here before. Y'all see that? Wait, hold on. Can y'all see that okay? Curtains. Beautiful. Beautiful. Roman, don't send me no text because I got the phone out. So don't text me. Look at how cute. Like, when we get a house and I have a sink by the window, this. Hi, Trish. Put Roman on silent, Elma. I'm sitting here like watching to be sure. Roman, don't text me. Let's see. Like, it's giving cottagecore. It's giving cozy. Are you kidding me? So pretty. I don't know what it is. I just want curtains. Come on. What is this? The whimsy. The whimsy. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Like, it was gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, that's incredible. Wait, where is it? There we go. That's incredible. That butterfly is wild, though. I have to have curtains up. Just makes a house a home, I think. Oh, I love curtains. Gosh, so pretty. So, like, when my husband and I have separate spaces, like, absolutely. There's going to be so many. I hope I have multiple windows. Okay, so anyway. So, this is a really good place to start with filet crochet. I think you could go smaller, like if you wanted to. But I feel like Aunt Lydia's 10 weight cotton is where most people go for filet crochet. I'm behaving. I like the Mandycam phone scan. That's like really nice. That's way easier than like holding it up to the camera. Is this in baguettes? Okay. So let's work with this a little bit. I actually have a smaller hook than this. I bought fillet hooks like based off of Divine Crochet's recommendations. Let me see if I can reach it. Okay. So one and this one. So we're gonna play with those. Sammy is the perfect student? What do you mean? I just made filet crochet short curtains for my kitchen, but opted to use sugar and cream. Being above my stove, they will need to hold. Oh, that's true. That's true. Kathleen, did you post a picture? Can I see? Right. Oh, yes. I wasn't sure if that's what you were referring to. I feel like you respond very quickly to me. And so sometimes I can't tell. I'm like, did I say something earlier? That's very quick. Yeah, I mean, I was ready. I mean, Brianna, hold on. Okay. Talk about being a good student. I think that's all the colors I bought. Yeah, I was ready. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna filet crochet. This is gonna be my whole thing. I did not need to buy this much. Like, there's a lot of thread that comes with each of these. And I did not need to buy so much. So soon. So early. But that is what Divine Crochet recommended. And so I was like, yes, I'm gonna get all the things. Okay. So let's go ahead and crochet with this. So micro crochet, filet crochet. I can't really think of any other uses. Lace, absolutely lace. I feel like that's a given. This is 1.5. This is 1.25. Let's try it. This is my first time actually doing this. Oh my gosh, this is so small. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to cut my nails to do filet crochet? Oh no, I think so. Am I? Can I do it? Can y'all even see this? This feels so small. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think the nails are safe for now. Our smallest swatch yet, y'all. Can y'all even see this? Can y'all see what's going on? Like at all? Yeah, hide what you're doing with those stitches. With which stitches? What do you mean? I honestly don't know how to crochet anything with long nails. Oh, I just had to get used to it. Because I've always liked having long nails, so I have to like figure out how to do some stuff with long nails. And then if I can't do it, then I just don't do it. I stopped learning guitar because of that. I stopped learning piano because of that. And then there was no way I was going to stop crocheting, so I had to learn how to crochet with long nails. But these aren't even really that long. Whew. Am I crocheting with thread? Hard to see on any video. That's what I'm like. Can y'all even like? I feel like I can't even see my half double crochet stitches with this. Man, this is nice. Wow. The tiniest swatch. It's so teeny. I don't know if I've ever finished a top. I mean, I don't know how people crochet tops out of this. Does Divine Crochet use 10 weight for their tops too? I'll have to see. Because I know that you can fillet crochet with fingering weight. I feel like that's what most people use for like bags and tops. I'll have to see what Divine Crochet uses. Oh my gosh. This is so tiny. Wait, I don't even know what I did just there. Hold on. Please hold. Okay. Oh my gosh. Like I need Alexis's glasses. Maybe I'll get some, actually, once I start doing fillet crochet. Okay. Now we're going into here. Here we are. Just Vintage Crochet has done several mystery patterns and just switched out worsted yarn instead of... Oh, I mean, I can imagine. Otherwise, I feel like it would take forever. And I don't even know how you show this on camera, how you film this properly. Like, you need such good equipment. I feel like I'm not even breathing crocheting this right now. I need to update my prescription before trying this. I mean, I'm glad that I updated mine because if I were wearing those other glasses, like, I don't think I'd be able to do this. Brianna, that is so funny. All right, here's our itty bitty swatch. Gosh, this makes me want to go ahead and learn fillet crochet. My goodness, maybe that's something I'll do this summer. The tiniest swatch. Oh my goodness. Hold it close so I can see it. Haha. I mean, I feel like if I get too close, it's gonna get blurry. I'd have to adjust the camera. Is it blurry? Like a little bit. So small. That is so small. Hi, Shatika. How are you? Golly, that's tiny. Okay. So, number one thing I would crochet with this, fillet crochet, lace, of course. Things with like intricate details. Oh no, I didn't see that, Max. Oh. Oh wait, I have to take off my glasses sometimes when I'm making stuff with that size thread. I can imagine. And then let me go back up. I noticed the other day that Aunt Lydia's is Z-twist. Oh my gosh! It is! Hooray! Oh my gosh, it is! It's so tiny I couldn't even notice. Wow, thanks for that, Mags. This is Z-twist. That's why, oh my gosh, because I was like, this feels like good. This feels good. That's how, oh my gosh. Love it. I love it. So must makes with this, what did I say? Filet crochet, lace, like micro crochet. Not make anything that you want big. Any big pieces? Like absolutely not. I would say absolutely not with this one. Oh man. Yeah. All right. That's all of our cotton. Let me be sure I use all of it. Yeah. Should we do like a little roundup? I didn't use this one. Didn't use that one, so we'll just hide that. And then put these and this and this and this one. There we go. Our cotton collection. Move my hooks. You see all of them in frame? Yay! Our cotton collection! What a nice cotton day. Our cottony day. Oh no, I lost hooks. Hold on. My micro hooks. Oh no. Is it just this one? No, hold on. We're in here. My poor little tiny hooks, we're in here. Yay! One big happy family. Yay! All my cotton. We'll put this one in as an honorable mention. Boom. Oh, perfect timing. Water break. Cheers. Unclaw your hands on shrimp your pasta. That was awesome, friends. That was awesome. I hope that y'all learned something new today. Got some inspiration. I hope those who want to step out of your comfort zone and try cotton, I hope that that kind of like enlightened a little bit. Let me think. Oh, Roman, do you mind grabbing the link to the fiber, getting to know your fiber cheat sheet? If you want to dive more into different fibers and expand your knowledge on fibers, we do have a cheat sheet that Alexis made. So definitely check that out. You can grab it from the Yarn Over Hook marketplace. Let me see. Are you making shrimp pasta for dinner, Brianna? Oh my gosh, that is so perfect. Let me see. I think Roman is here. Are you still here, Roman? Oh, awesome. Thank you, Roman. Off to the movies. What are you seeing? Oh, thank you, Kelly. So this here, you can click this link and grab the cheat sheet for picking a yarn fiber. Alexis goes into a really nice, approachable dive into different yarn fibers, what they're good for, what good uses they're for, the pros and cons, all of the things. All of the things. I love saying that. That's like my latest phrase. All of the things. So definitely check that out. You can grab that at the Yarn Over Hook marketplace for free. So grab that, explore some more fibers, get some more info, expand your knowledge on fibers. And let's do a quick whip track. Thank you so much, Kelly. Super Mario Galaxy? Oh my gosh, let me know how it goes. What do you mean you thought I clocked out early? Whoa, Roman? Roman clocked out. Yarn over hook check. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me do a quick whip check-in. Okay. Okay. Happy Whip Wednesday. How many whips do you have? 1, 2, 3. 4 to 7. 8 to 12. And 13 plus. Thank y'all for bearing with me. I feel like my sick brain is like slowing me down even more so. Sharon didn't hit me with a dad joke today. I was like ready. I was like, at least I'll be ready for a dad joke. Hopefully. Really enjoyed watching you. It was my first time. We'll watch being again. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the live today. Thanks for the link. I'm grabbing that cheat sheet. Yes, grab the cheat sheet. Grab that cheat sheet. I have a joke. What's blue and smells like red paint? What? What's blue and smells like red paint? What? What is it, Brianna? It's blue and smells like red paint. Blue paint. That's a good one. Max, wait, Max, did you know the answer or did you figure it out? That is funny. I'm gonna text that to my dad. I need to remember that. I'm gonna text that to my dad later. That is so funny. Blue paint. I feel like I can hear you kind of like with those emojis, Brianna. You just heard it on Hot Ones? That's so funny. Okay, let me do yarn over hook check. Or if you have not joined Yarn Over Hook yet, we would love to have you and see what you are making. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from all over the world. You can post pictures, ask questions, find inspiration, all of the things on Yarn Over Hook. It is your global home of crochet. So we would love to have you. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. I cannot wait to see what you are working on. Don't forget to pin it, Sammy. Pin what? The joke? And what? What did I miss? Okay, yarn over hook check. Log in. Nitty ad, yay! Oh, that looks so good. You've done 3 squares so far. You prefer the second square pattern to the first one I did. I feel like I might need to redo the first square. It looks so good, Nitty ad. Mags, filet crochet bookmarks as requested. It's not the best picture, but I don't have them anymore. Ah! Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Love. I love it. Love. Mags, your little orange. Oh my good cutie with a little flower. Oh my gosh. That is the cutest orange I think I've ever seen. Ever. Gabby. Oh, that's fun. Made this a while ago, but today was the first day testing it out. A little small, but good size for bakery. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. That's fun. With a little Heidi pouch. Oh, bread. Oh, I love that, Gabby. Love. I love it. Thank you so much for the reminder, Brianna, for Yarn Over Hook check. I love that that's the emojis now for it. Now you're ready to crochet. Michelle. And we're wrapping up. How many whips do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 whips. My festival blanket, my popcorn, Festival blanket, popcorn, socks, and my husband's vacation top. Is that really it? Yeah, that's it. I can't wait for y'all to see the popcorn update next week. So make sure you keep an ear out. If you have not, turn on notifications so that you are notified when videos come out and when lives go up, I believe. Don't forget that Saturday's live, Square Up Saturday, that will be at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So an hour earlier, just an hour earlier than what we usually do. Emoji credit goes to Mags. LOL, I just wanted to do a purple version. I love it. Well, I'm still making my whip list to count. You're still making your whip list to count? Oh, like you're still counting? And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gabby, for grabbing the cheat sheet. Don't forget to grab that cheat sheet, friends. It's free, and you can learn more about fibers, as well as weights. We have like weights on there and stuff. So make sure you grab that cheat sheet. Thank you so much, Gabby, for grabbing it. And I think that's it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, turn on notifications. If you enjoyed the live, please hit that like button. If you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you are interested in joining us for our live tomorrow, you can join our YouTube members. That's for our YouTube members only live. You can join that. Welcome to our new members. Thank you so much, Santa Roman, for gifting memberships. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, let's go through. Thank you so much, Brianna, Mags, and Sarah, our top crochet chatting friends today. And yeah, okay. I think I did all of the things. Oh, I don't think I put, hold on. Did I do that wrong? Is it member or members? Member. There we go. You're up to 8. See you almost later, Kelly. Oh my goodness, Trish. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for bearing with me with this little cold that I have. I feel fine. Like it's not nearly as bad as like it has been. Like I have energy. I have the energy. It's just like everything up here is like working against me. So thank you so much for bearing with me with that today. And I really hope that y'all enjoyed the live. I hope that you took away some new stuff and that you experiment with cotton. If you would like, I would love if you posted in our forums, like our tools forums. Which forum is that? Let me grab it. Your favorite cottons, because we did ask that at the top of the live. So we can actually have a place where folks can refer to try out more cotton yarns. So let me grab, here it is. Let me grab that forum page for y'all. And like make a new page. You can just put like, here's my favorite cotton yarn, and then put it there. And that would be really, really helpful for everybody so that we can all go to one place to find people's favorite cotton yarns, and then we can like try out new things. So here's that forum. Say post your fave cotton yarns. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Can't tell you're sick, by the way. Don't apologize either way. Thank you. Thank you, Brianna. I appreciate that. Y'all have an thank you, Max. You guys are wonderful. You guys are wonderful, perfect human beings. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so, so much for today. Don't forget to keep an ear out for the new Exploration Crochet podcast coming out tomorrow. If you have not signed up yet for Yarn Over Hook, we would love to have you. Granny Square YouTube members, peep that early access that is out. Make sure that you peep that. I will see y'all tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Everyone else, I'll see you Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And now I think that that's it. Brianna. Y'all have an amazing rest of your Wednesdays, and I will catch y'all later. Bye, friends. Bye. Before we go, I want to give a huge shout out to our YouTube members. Thank you so, so much for your support. Your membership helps us to create videos just like this one. Thank you again so much for supporting the Yarn Over Hook team, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye! Yarn Over Hook, social media for crocheters. Create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. Join for free today at yarnoverhook.com.